E3 coverage brought to you by SwiftBidder.com.
With Raul of Disney Interactive, and we're talking about a pretty significant game here for Disney, Mickey.
I would say so, my friend. I mean, he hasn't been in video games since the Sega Genesis days, and we're bringing him back with style.
A lot of people, when they think about Mickey, they think about, yeah, he hasn't been in a video game for quite some time, and this is kind of the rebirth of Mickey in video gaming.
It's not exactly a rebirth. We're just giving him an opportunity to be as popular in video games as he has been in every other media. We're just trying to bring the innovation level a little bit up and draw references from 80 years of Disney history and kind of create this weird, scary world that's reminiscent of what Mickey's in, but is completely new to the audience and himself.
So tell us a little bit about the game.
Okay, well, essentially Mickey finds himself through mysterious ways in this world called Wasteland. Wasteland is the home of forgotten cartoons. Now, these cartoons know that they have been forgotten, Mickey does not. As he finds himself in this world, he's going to encounter a bunch of different people. And the core mechanics of our game is the fact that he has the ability to use paint and thinner. By using paint and thinner, he's able to interact with his environment and actually interact with the people, with the NPCs around as well. And the way he interacts with them is all about player choice. What we try to emphasize is that playstyle matters. And if you decide that you want to run around the world utilizing thinner to erase the geometry, to puddle enemies, to puddle NPCs, that's completely your choice, and the game will reflect those choices onto yourself and actually provide you with different options as opposed if you decided to do the restorative path. So in essence, we are really trying to put a choice and consequences spin into the game and bring it to that if you want to play a certain matter, if you want to play in a certain way, the game will respond to you, and your experience is going to be completely different from the person behind you.
Let's talk about some of the characters, because there are some iconic characters in this game, and some maybe people won't be familiar with.
Well, the ones in our demo, as you can clearly see, is Epic Mickey. We also have Gremlin Gus, who's based off the 1940s comic books of the Gremlins that came out during the World War II days that Disney put out. He's kind of like Mickey's spiritual guide in Wasteland, sort of his Jiminy Cricket per se. You'll also notice that there's a bunch of pirates that are from the Peter Pan cartoons, different variations of them in our world. And we also have introduced new characters, such as the Blotlings, which are Mickey's enemies in Wasteland, but can also, by the use of paint, become his friends.
Now let's talk a little bit about Mickey's half-brother.
Oswald the Rabbit, yes, of course. He is the first forgotten cartoon and essentially the first inhabitant of Wasteland. It is his world that we are seeing, or his interpretation of actually Disneyland and what he feels it should be. So he feels a little jaded, some resentment towards his half-brother for his success. Now, we're not sure quite yet, and he's not quite sure as well, as to how him and Mickey are going to get along. Mickey, of course, doesn't know why he's here. Oswald does, and he needs to figure out whether or not you as a player are going to be the hero that Oswald needs you to be.
So when is this coming out?
Holiday 2010.
Holiday 2010?
Yes, sir.
Coming soon.
So
coming soon?
Oh, coming soon indeed, yes.
For Nintendo Wii?
Yes, Nintendo Wii.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.